second at second base is head of the class, less tenths. Batting third and right field, Juiced is worry less, Spool worry more. Batting fourth behind the dish, locked in is Burnout, catcher Burn Oliver. Batting fifth is shortstop, batting sixth out left field is Carter Balls, injured third. In for the injured Buck Swiner, episode. In the third game of the series last semifinal, we will probably miss the rest of the postseason. Batting seventh at first base, Marion D.B. Buzzards. Batting eighth at third base, Ed Manning. And batting ninth is Alrighty, folks, rest here. Hawkwarners did sweep their second round, which was the bottom seed Sandcats, whereas we went 3 games, and back in the first round we swept our bottom seed in our bracket, and the Hawkwarners had to go to 3 games to settle it out, so we're on about the same rest cycle for everything. First round hit away with a pass walls and tools. Getting off is Lorelei Lopez. She'll be up to face Trenton Deputy here. You know, 77 in the postseason for the center fielder. Here's a look at Deputy's numbers in the regular season. Trenton went 2-1 with a 3.81 ERA and a 1.35 WHIP. In 4 starts, he gave up 11 earned runs, 26 innings pitched, so just at 6 2/3 innings a start. 33 hits surrendered, 1 homer, 2 walks, and 13 strikeouts. Batting average against on the season for Trenton Deputy was .320. Lineup for the Hawkwarners looks like this after Lopez at his veteran right fielder, Dante Walls. Then at shortstop it is Nance Tools. Batting fourth is the winner of the batting title this year, locked in left fielder Judah Valdez. Batting fifth at first base is locked in downtown Upton, the former Jacks player. Batting sixth behind the dish is erstwhile McDaniel, the catcher. Batting seventh at third base is Tense Harold Yates. Batting eighth at second base is veteran Emilio Idoia. And batting ninth is the pitcher Carouse, however it's pronounced. Deputy, fastball up, strike called, 0-1. At the knees, line to third. Off the diving Manning's glove, that is a foul. Fair ball, leadoff single there for Lopez. Effort by Manning, just a little late on the dive, and that'll bring up veteran right fielder Dante Walls, hitting .409 with 2 RBIs on the season. Ball down and then the first pitch inside, ball 1. Good news for us in this series, we do have home field advantage, being the better seed. Fastball out off, 1-1 the count. Up and in is high, 2-1. Fastball at the knees called a strike, throw down by Oliver. In time to nail Lopez at second as he guns her down. Lopez's third attempt to steal in the postseason. She is now 2 for 3, first time she's been caught. 2-2 count here to Walls. Fastball down and away, chop foul, still 2-2. Down and in, check swing low, 3-2. Right up and away, grounded to short, Shelby to his left, cuts it off, fires to first, 2 down. Base is empty for a veteran shortstop, Nance Tools in her 7th year, hitting .350 with a homer, 5 RBIs. Former Moonstars player. Fastball down and in, fouled off, 0-1. Ball down and away, in the dirt, 1-1. Right up and away, swung through it, 1-2 the count. Down and in, grounded to the middle hard, that is a base hit, and that'll keep getting alive with a 2-out single. Tools will reach, and that'll bring up left fielder locked in Judah Valdez, hitting .364 with 3 RBIs on the season. Valdez won the batting title, is the only batter to hit over .500 this season. Slider middle in, strike called, 0-1. Steeler active over at first for Tools. Fastball down the way, chopped to short, Showy charges, makes the play to first. in time to end the inning as Deputy gets out of the first. Bottom one, we are scoreless. Winkelson, Diaz, and Worrymore due up against Carouse. Hey, one boy, how's it going? Welcome in. Just getting started here today, and so far, so good. Leading off in center for us is outfielder Wink Winkelson, hitting .435 with a homer and 3 RBIs on the season. Here's Carouse's numbers from his first start in the postseason. He took the loss, only going 4 2/3 innings in that start. He gave up 5 runs, only 2 earned, for a 3.86 ERA and a 1.93 WHIP. He gave up 6 hits with 3 walks and struck out 7 batters with a batting average against 286. Looks like the defense failed him in that start, which is why he took the loss. So that would have been back in their first series against the... who were they playing in the first series? They were playing the 2 seed, which would have been the Moonstars, I believe. First pitch from Rouse, fastball put in, strike called, 0-1. Outside with the fastball, 1-1. Fastball up, Winkelson lines it to center, and that is down for a hit. Get off man on for the Buzzards here in the first. Next up is head of the class Diaz. He is tense with contact for his left-hander active though, hitting .391, 3 RBIs in the postseason. Down and in low, ball 1. Fastball up the letters, 1-1. Fastball middle in, line at the middle, past the diving shortstop, base hit for Diaz. First 2 batters on for the Buzzards as we're in business here to start the first. Here's Worrymore, who is juiced out of his mind, having found Buck's secret stash of horse steroids. Contact for his left-hander active, hitting .333 with 5 RBIs in the postseason, looking to make a dent in revenge for his injured outfield comrade. Let's see if he can get it done. Fastball put in high, ball 1. Fastball away, strike call, good pitch on the corner, 1-1. Change the weight, chop to the mound. Carouse no play, he'll go to first on the fielder's choice, 1 down. 2 on, 1 down for burnout. Catcher is RBI man active and he's locked in, hitting .609 with 3 RBIs in the postseason. Come on, Burn. Slider low, ball 1. Slider inside, 2-0. Fastball up and in, swung late, 2-1. Outside heater, 3-1. Fastball late, cut late, full count. For about the knees, chop the second, that'll get the job done. Joy on the backhand at first. 1-0 Buzzards lead on the RBI ground out to Oliver. His 4th RBI in the postseason. 2 down, runner at third for shortstop Jameer Shoei. He's hitting .263 in the postseason with 2 RBIs. That'll get it done, indeed. That'll work. Change of outside, misses, ball 1. Heater in the dirt, 2-0. Change of to the knees, way out in front of it. Shoei was cutting early, 2-1. Fastball up and in, line to short, right at Tools, and that is going to end the inning. On the soft liner, but the Buzzards get the lead on the RBI ground out by Burnout. To the second, it is 1-0. Upton, McDaniel, and Yates do up. Batting 5th for the Hawkworms, locked in first baseman Downtown Upton, former Jacks first baseman, hitting .350, 2 homers, 6 RBIs in the postseason for the 7th-year vet. Fastball inside, misses, ball 1. Change it down the way, check swing low at the knees, called a strike, 1-1. Ball down and in, fouled off, 1-2. Fastball up and away, check swing high, good take, 2-2. Right up and in. Inside, good take, full count. Fastball down and away. Chased it low, strike 3. First punch up for Deputy, 1 down. Next up is catcher erstwhile McDaniel, hitting .263. 2 homers, 6 RBIs for him here in the postseason. Yep, I agree with you on that assessment, one boy. He is just a little bit above average in the hitting department. It's pretty solid. And then he gets RBI man, you know, he gets full of himself, and then he just craps the bat more often than not because he's trying too hard. Curveball in the dirt, misses, ball 1. He's overstretching his bounds. Fastball down the middle for a strike, 1-1 to McDaniel. knees. Fouled off. 1-2. Batter been away. Hit foul. Out of play. 1-2 still to count to McDaniel. Yeah, if Oliver just gets back to basics, as McDaniel is blown away with the fastball by Deputy. Back-to-back K's here to start the inning. 2 down, and that'll bring up 10th third baseman Harold Yates, hitting only .067 in the postseason with a homer and an RBI. Yeah, I agree. If Burnout can just play as himself and just, not get in his own head and get too big for his britches, I think he'd be a much more complete hitter. He would succeed a lot more than he does. Change up at the knees, strike called, 0-1. Fastball away, strike called, 0-2. Slider away, check swing outside, 1-2. Up and in. Ooh, good take, 2-2. Fastball down and away, low, full count. Down and in, chased it, strike 3. Deputy strikes out the side here in the second. 1-2-3 inning for him. Bottom 2, it is 1-0. Mahoney, Doherty, and Manning 2 up. Agreed. I think he is too cocky. I think between seasons, I'm going to go in and change his personality to cocky if it already isn't there, because that would definitely fit his bill. Leading off for us here in the bottom of the second is left fielder Carter Balls Mahoney. In for the injured Swiner. .556 average for Mahoney here in the postseason with an RBI. For those of you who did miss last episode, Swiner pulled his hamstring running out a double in the 3rd game of that series, which actually drove in the winning run in that game, as that was our 2nd run of that game, on en route to our 3-1 victory. It's a damn shame. But now Mahoney's going to finish it off for us. Slider low, ball 1. The ball up and in is inside, 2-0. Change up at the knees, Mahoney rips it, left center field. A little early on the swing though. Carrying out to the warning track, Valdez runs it down, 1 out. Next up is DDP, the first baseman, hitting .267. 3 RBIs on the postseason here for Doherty. Merriam takes fastball at the knees, 0-1. Meter up and in is high, 1-1. Fastball away, strike called, good pitch, 1-2. Fastball up, line down the left field line, just foul, out of reach, 1-2. Inside pull foul by DDP, we'll do it again, 1-2, still the count. Slider chased outside, strike 3. First punch out for Carouse today. 2 down, and that'll bring up the man Ed Manning, third baseman, hitting .333. 4 RBIs on the postseason. Oh, I agree. Seating should be right, changed out right, and I agree. Most of the people here are concentrated behind the plates. That does have a good feel back there behind the plate. If they could just fix the outfield seating issue, it would be much better, especially since there aren't any seats over top the left bullpen because they put the giant scoreboard there. I know they wanted the whole decorative tiki look, but they just threw it all off. It's unbalanced. It's not symmetrical. First pitch to Manning, change of outside, ball 1. Fastball down the middle, skied by Manning off the end of the bat to center. Right there is the center fielder Lopez, and she will put it away to end the inning. 1-2-3 for Carouse. To the third, it is 1-0. Adoya, Carouse, and Lopez 2 up. Leading off is Adoya, veteran second baseman, hitting .091 in the season. Adoya, another former Buzzards player. Long time no see, man. How you been? Surprised you still have a job or still exists. Fastball down and in, called a strike, 0-1. Yeah, maybe extend the left seating, put some more behind it. Agreed, I see it. Slider down in the way at the knees, strike called, 0-2. Reach up and in, chase, strike 3, 4th straight punch up for Deputy, 1 down. Trent's on one right now, and that'll bring up the pitcher Carouse, getting his first bat of the game. Fastball up and in, strike called, 0-1. Fastball up and away. Hit up the third base line, fair ball, nice diving play by Manning. He gets up and fires in time, 2 down, nice play. He played by the man, and that'll bring up Lopez. Singled in her first at bat and was thrown out trying to steal second base in the first inning. First pitch to her, curveball down and away, strike called at the knees, 0-1. Fastball down and in, lined at the middle, nice rip by Lopez into the gap, right center. That's going to hit out near the wall. Winkleson chases after it and gets it in quickly, but it is still a 2-out double as that puts her in scoring position. For the 2-hitter, here's Dante Walls, who's 0 for 1. RBI chance for Walls. Let's see if he can connect. Fastball up and in. Line into center field. Not hit well, though. Winkleson back a few steps. Makes the catch, and that will end the inning as Deputy pitches around the 2-out double. Bottom 3, we are still up 1-0. Deputy, Winkleson, and Diaz do up against Carouse. Here's Trenton Deputy leading off. Pitcher getting his first at bat of the postseason here. Fastball in there for a strike, going 1. Slider away, misses, 1-1. Change up middle in, skied off the end of the bat by Deputy to left center. In on it Lopez, she'll call off Valdez, and she'll make the catch, 1 down. Base empty for Wink. He singled his first time up and scored a run in the first inning. 1 for 1 today. Curveball up and in is high, ball 1. Fastball up, fouled off by Wink, out of play on the right side, 1-1 the count. Change away, hit up the middle, past the diving shortstop into center. Second hit of the day for Wink, he is 2 for 2. He'll be on with 1 down here in the 3rd, and that'll bring up head of the class Diaz. Still tense, but he did single last time up, he is 1 for 1. Oh yeah, Kraus, really, that actually doesn't surprise me. Just by general look or by stats? Because I can totally see the by look thing. Dude, he just has the look of like a starting pitcher, like that you would expect. He's got the long flowing hair, and you know he's really solidly built, and he's pretty symmetrical all over. I also love the pitching stab selection because he does have the 5-pitch repertoire, so he's got some breaking balls, he's got an off-speed pitch, he's got a couple heaters. Stats need a little bit of improvement for me, but I can see it. He's a solid pitcher. Fastball away, misses, ball 1. It down and then pulled foul by Diaz, 1-1. Fastball put in, line to short, right at Tools for the 2nd out. Cheap starter, absolutely true. He is solid across the board to start as a B overall. Give him a few player development options while he's still in his early seasons. You could possibly get him up to a B+, A- range and be a contender for an ace or at worst a high-level 2 pitcher. And he's almost always cheap because people undervalue him due to his age. Rory Less up next, grounded back to the pitcher his first time up. He is 0 for 1 still. Fastball away, misses, ball 1. Runner goes, fastball inside, misses, 2-0. Throw down to second is dropped. That was a low throw, stolen base for Wink. His first of the postseason, 2nd of the postseason. He is 2 for 2. 2-0 count here to Worrymore. Let's see if he can deliver the clutch 2-out hit. Here up high, 3-0. Will they pitch to him now? No, they won't. It's outside for ball 4 on the 2-seamer. First walk from Carouse today. 2 on, 2 down for a burnout. RBI ground out last time up. He's 0 for 1. All right, Oliver, stay within yourself. Let's get it. Fastball up, strike call. That 1-1. For about the knees, ground into the middle, right to Adoya, and once again, burnout fails to deliver. To the 4th, it is still 1-0. Tools, Valdez, and Upton hard of the lineup up against Deputy for the 2nd time today. Leading off is Tools, 1 for 1 today with a single. She's going to start the inning. Yep, he'll get there. Give him a minute. They're supposed to change it down on the way to Tools. Is pulled foul behind the plate. 0-1. Tools singled her first time up to extend the first inning. That's up and away. Line to first. Doherty reaches up, makes the catch on the line, and 1 out. Next up is Valdez. He is 0 for 1 with a fly out to center his first time up. Deputy now locked in. Fastball up and away. Strike called, 0-1. Slider down and in is low. Chased anyway, 0-2. For ball away. Fouled off, still 0-2. Fastball up and in. High and inside, 1-2. Down and away. Chopped up the middle. Showy to his left. Cuts it off and fires. On to first, 2 down. Got to work with the team, Oliver. That's true. Next up, downtown Upton. He's 0 for 1 today. Struck out swinging his first time up. Slider down and in. Check swing strike. 0-1. Change it up and away. Chased it outside. Dribbler to third. Charging his Manning on the bare hand to first. 1-2-3 inning for Deputy as he's through the fourth. Bottom four, it is still 1-0. Shelley, Mahoney, and Doherty do up against Caruso. Leading off the inning is Shelley. He's 0 for 1 today with a ground out.
Number 7.
Change up inside, misses. Ball 1. Slider outside, 2-0. Away, pulled by Shelley in the gap left center field. That is going to get down as Lopez gives his chase, rolling all the way to the left center wall. Shelley will lead off the fourth with a double. First hit of the game for Jameer. He is 1 for 2. Now to bring up balls, Mahoney flew out his first time up. He is 0 for 1. Fastball up, hard grounder to right field. Mahoney first pitch swing and delivers a base hit. Runners at the corners with none down as Walls gets it in. Big RBI spot for Doherty. Flew out her first time up. She's 0 for 1. Can DDP deliver? Or no, she struck out swinging her first time up. That's right. Meter inside, misses. Ball 1. Slider in there for a strike. 1-1. Fastball up. Pop down the left field line in fair territory. Caught by Valdez, who makes the catch. 1 down. Everybody's safe. Next up, the man, Ed Manning. He's 0 for 1 today. Find out his first time up. Fastball high, ball 1. Slider in the dirt, 2-0. Krause falling behind here. Chased it high on the heater as Manning guessed correctly on fastball, but he chased a high pitch. 2-1 the count. Fastball at the knees. Manning lines to left field. That'll get the job done right at Valdez. Makes the catch. Runner at third will tag and score. Sack fly for the man. It is 2-0 Buzzards. Now to bring up the pitcher slot Deputy. Popped out his first time up to left center. He's 0 for 1. Fastball up, hard grounder to first right at Upton. Holding the runner. He'll tap the bag, and that will end the inning. But the Buzzards get another run on the board. 2-0 on the sack fly by Manning. 5-0 to the fifth. McDaniel, Yates, and Adoya do up. There's McDaniel, struck out swinging his first time up. He is 0 for 1. There's fastball down the middle. That's grounded hard to short. Past the diving Shelley. That is a base hit. Definitely hung that one, and we're thankful that wasn't put over the fence by McDaniel. Leadoff man on, and that'll bring up Yates. He also struck out swinging his first time up. He is 0 for 1. Getting it down and away. Bunt shown and pulled back by Yates as it's low. Ball 1. Fastball up and in. Swung through it. 1-1. For ball inside. Fouled off. 1-2. Line up and away. Popped up foul behind the plate. Oliver back a few steps. Makes the catch. 1 down. Next up is second baseman Emilio Adoya. He also struck out swinging his first time up. He is 0 for 1. Fastball down and away. Check swing strike called. 0-1. Change of middle in. Grounded to the middle to short hard. Shelley dives. Makes the stop. Flips the second. 1. Diaz on the first. Late on the relay, but it is a fielder's choice ground out. 2 down, runner at first for the pitcher Carouse. He's 0 for 1. Grounded out to third his first time up on a nice diving play by the man, Ed Manning. Curveball down and in. Ripped hard foul. 0-1. Fastball away. Fouled off. 0-2. Down and away. Liner to third. Manning in the hole. Picks it off the dirt, and that's the line out to end the inning. Bottom 5, it is still 2-0 as Deputy has a shutout through 5. Winkelson, Diaz, and Worrymore do up. Leading off is the Wink. He's 2 for 2 today. He has singled twice, stolen a base, and only scored 1 run. Change up low at the knees. 0-1. Good pitch from Carouse, perching 60 on the day. Fastball low, ball 1. Slider in the dirt bounces. 2-1. Down and in line to third, right at Yates. 1 down. Next up is the head of the class. 1 for 2 with a fly out last time up. He's also singled. Strike the letters, 0-1. Fastball swung through it, 0-2. Batted down and in, pulled foul, 0-2. Batted down and in, ripped hard past the diving Yates in the left. Base hit for Diaz. He is now 2 for 3. He'll be on with 1 down here in the 5th, and that'll bring up Rory Less. Threw a walk last time up. He's also grounded out to the pitcher. He's 0 for 1. Right down the middle. I should have murdered that ball. Damn it. 0-1. That's high away. 1-1. Fastball up line to center field, and Worrymore delivers his first hit. He is 1 for 2. First and second now with 1 down. Next up, Burnout 0 for 2 with an RBI on the ground out. Locked in still with RBI man. Come on, Burnout. High on the fastball, ball 1. Curveball bounces, 2-0. Strike. Oh, that's high, 3-0. Change up at the low, ball 4, and Burnout works the walk. Second walk of the day for Corral. Bases loaded, 1 down for Shoei. Doubled the score to run last time up. He is 1 for 2. That'll do it for Corral. He goes 4 1/3 innings, giving up 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. Gave up a total of 7 hits, and he is relieved by the left-handed specialist, Hander Ospecialo. Former Wild Pigs hurler, relievers 1-0 with a 4.26 ERA and a 1.58 WHIP. 3 earned runs and 4 appearances in the postseason. 6 1/3 innings pitched, 9 hits surrendered, 1 walk, 1 homer, and 2 strikeouts. Batting average against .333 on the year. Can Ospecialo get out of the bases loaded jam? Joey set. Here we go. Fastball high, misses, ball 1. Fastball down the middle, skied by Shoei to right center field. That's going to get the job done. Over for the right fielder Walls. Runners tag, first 2 going. They will advance. It is a sac fly, 3-0 Buzzards. RBI for Shoei, and that'll bring up Balls Mahoney. 2 with a single last time up. He's also flown out once. Looking to break it open even more. Fastball away, strike called, 0-1. Curveball to knees, grounded to third, right at Yates, and make the play to first. Now we'll end the inning. Buzzards get another run, no one knocked Corrales out of the game. To the 6th, it is 3-0. Lopez, Walls, and Tools do up against Deputy. Junk thrower indeed. Lopez leading off, 2 for 2 today. She doubled last time up and was also singled today. She's also been caught stealing once. First pitch change up and in. Check swing strike called, 0-1. Fastball down and in, grounded to first, right at Doherty. She'll make the play herself to first, 1 down. Next up, Walls, 0 for 2 today. Out of the knees, Walls grounds it to short, right at Shoei, who charges, makes the play to first, 2 down. Base is empty, here's Tools, 1 for 2 with a single. Fastball up and in, lined at the middle, base hit for Tools, her second hit today, she's 2 for 3. Gets her on to extend the inning with 2 down. Bring up the 4-hitter, here's Valdez, 0 for 2. Valdez has flown out and grounded out today. Curveball down and in, fouled off, 0-1. Fastball up and away. Chased outside, 0-2 the count. Slider down and away. In the dirt. Good block by Oliver behind the dish, 1-2. Up and in. High, 2-2. Fastball down and in. Chop foul, we'll do it again. 2-2 pitch coming again. Ball away, in the dirt. Good block, full count, runner will go. Fastball down and in. Grounded up the middle. Diaz dives, cuts it off, gets up and fires. Nice play by head of the class to end the inning as Deputy has a shutout through 6. Bottom 6, it is still 3-0. Doherty, Manning, and Deputy do up against Ospecialo. Here Doherty, 0 for 2 today in tenths, facing the specialist thrower in Ospecialo, unfortunately. Alright, we will pinch hit for her here. We'll bring in backup catcher Jade Norris, who has outside pitch. And then we'll just have to make a defensive sub next inning. That's what we'll have to do. Norris is first at bat of the postseason. Backup catcher in his 6th year. Curveball at the knees, lined in the right center field. That was a hanger, and he punished it. Base hit for Norris. Laid off man on in the 6th. Next up, the man Ed Manning, 0 for 1 with an RBI sac fly last time up. Specialist still active for Ospecialo. Slider inside, called a strike, 0-1. Fastball up, chopped to short. Tools to second 1. Doy to first, in time, double play, 6-4-3. Base is empty, 2 down for Deputy. He is 0 for 2. Slider away, ground into the middle. That is a base hit past the diving Adoya. First hit of the postseason for Deputy. He was 1 for 3. That'll keep getting alive for Wink as we flip the lineup over. Nicholson 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Lined out last time up. Slider at the knees, turned on by Winkleson and crushed in the gap left center field. Can Lopez get there? No, she can. And 1 hops to the wall. Going to third Deputy. He's coming around. Here comes the relay throw from Tools. It is late. RBI double for Wink. It is 4-0 Buzzards. Deputy got some get up and go there. Next up, Diaz 2 for 3, 2 singles. Back to neutral mojo, and he has his contact rate still active against Ospecialo. Slider down and in chased, fouled off, 0-1. Fastball up, lined at the middle, past the glove of the second baseman into center. Wink coming around third. Here comes the throw from Lopez. It is cut. RBI single for Diaz. He's now 3 for 4. It is 5-0 Buzzards as we put up another insurance run. Gotta bring up Rory Less. Singled last time up 1 for 2 with a walk as well. Yeah, honestly, he should have dove right there. And it's Adoya too. He's like one of the best fielders in the game. I mean, yeah, he's tense, but still, his fielding's pretty good. He could have dove for that. Come on. Come on, man. I know you're old, but get up. Come on, Warrior. Strike in there, 0-1. Special now tense. Swing high, 1-1. Fastball way, ground up the middle, under Specialo's glove. Tools there, fires to first in time to end the inning. And Diaz was just hurt sliding into second base. Are you fucking kidding me, game? I really don't want to know how bad this injury is. It's our 6th injury now this year. Next up, Upton, 0 for 2 today. How bad is it? Sprained his foot. Okay, that might not be bad. No, it's bad. Fuck. Oh, so his foot hit the bag at the wrong angle and it twisted a direction it is not supposed to twist. Okay, well, Norris will have to come out because he can't play first, so Macias will play first, and we are going to put Hurls in at second. Alright, leading off is Upton. He's 0 for 2 today. First baseman looking for his first hit, takes a fastball away, 0-1 as he starts off the 7th for the Hot Corners. Moved down and in, grounded the second right at Hurls. He'll throw to Macias. Both newly inserted fielders make a play, 1 down. This game is testing us. The trials and tribulations. Next up, McDaniel, who singled last time up. He was 1 for 2. Slider low, ball 1. Curveball up and away. Line to short, right at Shoei, 2 down. Next up, Yates. He's 0 for 2 today, still tense. Curveball up the knees. Grounded up the middle to second. Hurls backhands it cleanly to his right on the first. 1-2-3 inning for Deputy as he's through the 7th. Bottom 7. It is still 5-0. Oliver, Shoei, and Mahoney do up. His burnout catcher 0 for 2 today. Walk last time up. He's also hit an RBI ground out. Special still tense after last inning. That's high. Ball 1. Curveball hangs. Line to left center, and Oliver's going to have his first hit. That's a single as Lopez cuts it off. Oliver now 1 for 3 today. Next up, Shoei 1 for 2 with an RBI on a sac fly last time up. He's also doubled today and grounded out. Fastball down the middle. Shoei lines it to dead center field. Retreating is Lopez, but this is Shaka. Easy catch. 1 down. This game is just going to kill one of my players. I agree. If not me, then one of the players has to die. Next up, Mahoney, 1 for 3 today. Fastball away, misses, ball 1. Curveball away, misses, 2-0. Slider down, line by Mahoney into center field. Again, Shaka. Right at Lopez, 2 down. 2 down, leadoff man still at first. Here's Atticus Macias, the backup first baseman, who came on as a defensive sub last inning for Doherty. He's hitting 1 for 4 in the postseason. Fastball up the knees, crushed by Macias to center, but guess what? Chaka. That's going to end the inning. To the 8th, it is still 5-0. Adoya, Specialo, and Lopez do it for Deputy. There's Adoya. He's 0 for 2 today and still tense. Fastball up and away. Strike called on the check swing. 0-1. Slider down and in. Chopped to the mound. Deputy fields it cleanly to first. 1 down. Next up, Ospecialo. Pinch hitter coming for him. It is Geronimo James, the OG center fielder, not in the starting lineup because of how good their outfield is. James hitting .350 with 1 RBI in the postseason. Outside pitch still active for the 7th-year vet. A former Overdogs player. Curveball at the knees, fouled off, 0-1. Oh no, James is a Buzzard player, yeah, so he was on our team back in Super Mega Baseball 2. Interesting. Fastball up and in, high, 1-1. Slider down and in. Line down the left field line. Fair ball as that just trickles on the foul line. Mahoney gets it in quickly, and James will have a 1-out double. He's on, and that'll bring up Lopez with RBI dud. 2 for 3 today. She grounded out to first last time up. She's also doubled and singled. First pitch fastball down and in. Check swing strike called, 0-1. Change it down and away. Line to left short. Leaping is Shoei to make the catch. Flips the second. In time double play. James got caught napping, and that'll end the inning. Coming out of the bullpen is OG reliever for the Hot Corners, right-hander Amazo Hayes, as he looks to slam the door in the 8th and keep it a 5-run deficit. I'm surprised Shoei didn't pull his hamstring when he leaped in the air to make that catch. You think that would have been the play they did it on? Then again, Shoei's already been hurt this year, so I think he has immunity now. Manning leading off, 0 for 2 today with an RBI. Grounded into a double play last time up. He is tense, facing Hayes. Hayes in the playoffs has no record. He's appeared in 2 games, giving up 2 runs, only 1 of which was earned. He threw 2 2/3 innings with a 3.38 ERA and a 150 whip. 2 hits given up, 2 walks with 2 strikeouts. Batting average against for him in the postseason is .200. I'm going to pinch hit for Ed Manning. We'll bring in the rookie Turtle Soto as he'll come in off the bench. And with that, we are now out of pinch hitters because Buck cannot pinch hit in his current state. Unfortunately. If he had 3 bars, I would consider it. But at 2, nah, no chance. Gotta heal, buddy. Rookie Turtle Soto getting his first career postseason at bat. Let's see if he can get his 2nd hit ever in this series. Tried to ride Hayes against me, and they went to a 14-9 win for me. Whew. Nice. Yeah. Hayes is decent for like an inning or 2, and then after that, you're just pushing your luck because his accuracy will catch up to you. That and his lack of velocity is not great. Heater out, changeup outside misses, ball 1. Case in point. Curveball hangs. Soto skies it left center. Over for Lopez in the gap. She'll make the catch. 1 down. Well, again, fair enough. Deputy up next. 1 for 3 with a single last time up. Still locked in. Fastball down the middle. Chopped at the middle. Base hit for Deputy. He's 2 for 4. He'll be on with 1 down. Deputy's like, I don't need no pinch hit it, coach. I got this. The more you fuck around, the more you find out. Oh no, he threw it over the middle to Jackson, didn't he? Oops. Winkleson up next, 3 for 4 day. Doubled in a run last time up as that changeup's in the dirt. Ball 1. Think about the knees, line to right, base hit for Wink. 2 on, 1 down. Buzzards in business now. They're going to put up more insurance runs before the 9th inning. Here's Hurls getting his first at bat today. He's hitless in the postseason. Covers right-hander active for the backup 2nd baseman. Fastball at the knees, strike called, 0-1. Fastball down and in, grounded in the hole to 2nd. Adoya to 2nd, 1. Tools to 1st, just late, fielder's choice. Runners at the corners, 2 down for Worrimer, who wants to put the game to bed. 1 for 3 with a single and a walk today. See if he can deliver. Fastball up, Worrimer puts it in the gap right center and says, yep, I'm putting it to bed, coach. That's an RBI single for Worrimer. 6-0 Buzzards. Runners at the corners, 2 down. Here's Burnout. 1 for 3, single walk and an RBI today. RBI man once again active. Oh, Hayes now tense as that curveball is outside. Ball 1. Chased it down and in, 1-1. Slider middle of the plate. Oliver delivers a single to left field. Up that run will score. It is 7-0 Buzzards. There you go, Burnout. Fair enough, fair enough. Astros did make a 7-1 comeback in the 9th the last couple postseasons ago. Shoei up next. Wants to keep the hit train rolling. Heater high, ball 1. Fastball inside, strike called, 1-1. Changeup pulled foul, 1-2. Throw a ball away, blooper to right field. Hangs up for Adoya to make the catch that will end the inning. But the Buzzards get 2 more insurance runs to make it 7-0 to the 9th. Walls, Tools, and Valdez do up his deputies going for the complete game shutout. Walls 0 for 3 today. Soto remains in the game at third base after pinch hitting for Manning last inning. Fastball at the knees, grounded to short. Shoei will charge. Bobbles it, and that's going to be an E6. Great, here we go. There's Tools, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Curveball down and away. Line to third. Base hit past the diving Soto. There's the second now with none down. Here's Valdez. He's 0 for 3. Good slider down and in. Check swing strike called. 0-1. Pass it down and away. Fouled off. 0-2. Change up and in. Chased it inside. Strike 3. 5th punch up for Deputy. 1 down. Next up, Upton, 0 for 3 today. Fastball up and away. Strike called, 0-1. Ball down and in. Low in the dirt, 1-1. Change it down and away. Upton lines it to the left, over the leaping Soto's glove into the corner, and that's going to score the first run of the game for the Hot Corners. The extra bases for Upton. Second runner coming around as well. It is a 2-run double. It is 7-2. Only one of those runs is earned, though, because of the error by Shoei. Again, we'll do up next, 1 for 3 with a single, and that will do it for Deputy. He goes 8 1/3 innings, giving up 8 hits with 1 earned run, 5 strikeouts. Runner at second would be earned as well, but he'll leave with a 5-run lead in line for the win. I mean, the bullpen to shut it down will be all about that base. Pewter base, as he'll make his second appearance of the postseason. Pewter has thrown 2 innings of relief here this postseason, giving up no runs with no record. He got the save in one of those 2 appearances. 1 strikeout recorded. Batting average against is 0 on the postseason. First pitch 2-seamer up and into McDaniel. Strike called, 0-1. Fastball away. Misses, 1-1. Slider down and in, low, 2-1. Ball down and away. Grounded to first. Macias there. Takes it to the bag himself. 2 down as the runner advances the third on the play. Last chance in game 1 for the Hot Corners is Harold Gates, the third baseman, who is 0 for 3. This one's fastball up. Swung through it late, 0-1. Ball away. Low in the dirt, 1-1. Seam up and in. Grounded to first. Macias there on the backhand. He'll run to the bag himself. That'll end the inning as base slams the door in the 9th, getting the last 2 batters out. Hot Corners do manage to score 2 runs on a late double, one of them on an unearned error by Shoei at shortstop, but Hot Corners do lose 5-run deficit, 7-2. Buzzards take game 1 and are 1 win away from our second championship here in the series. Good offensive day. Unfortunately, we did lose another player to injury as we lost Class Diaz. Head of the class sprained his foot sliding into second base. Hitless today for the Hot Corners: Walls, Valdez, Gates, Doya, Carouse. And on the other side for us, hitless today were Hurls, Doherty, Macias, Manning, and Soto. RBIs today for the Hot Corners: 2 on that double by Upton in the 9th inning. And for us, RBIs for Winkelson on a double, Diaz on a single, Worrymore on a single, Oliver had 2, 1 on a ground out, 1 on a single, and then Shoei had an RBI single RBI sac fly. Ed Manning had an RBI sac fly as well. That's it, okay. Pitching lines: Carouse, 4 1/3, 7 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, and a strikeout. He falls to 0-2. Special, 2 2/3 of relief work, 5 hits, 2 earned runs given up, and Hayes, an inning out of the bullpen, giving up 4 hits and 2 earned runs as well. For us, Trenton Deputy gets the quality start, 8 1/3 innings, 8 hits, 1 earned run, given up 5 strikeouts. He improves to 1-0 in the postseason, and Base throws the last 2 outs of the game cleanly to get us the win. Yeah, fuck the team with injuries, agreed. Hope we can win it. Deputy, the player of the game with the quality start, followed by Winkelson, who went 4 for 5 today with 3 singles, 2 double, 2 runs scored, a stolen base, and an RBI. And then Oliver, the third place finisher, 2 for 4 day with 2 RBIs himself. Alrighty, let's go. We are 1 win away from getting it done. Let's see if we can do it. Going to be on the road for Game 2. We're going to head over to Red Rock Park as the Hot Corners will host their last home game of the season, no matter what. Win or lose, they will not have another home game this season. On the mound, I couldn't ask for a better pitcher on the mound. It's Bon Bon. 1-0 with a 1.13 ERA and an 0.88 whip for Emily Bonventre, the southpaw. On the mound for the Hot Corners, it's going to be Lucian Horn. 1-0 with a 0 ERA and an 0.90 whip. Alrighty, here's the lineup. Holy crap, Buck jumped up 2 bars of health. He wants to play, coach. I think he took some of the roids again. He's on a lot of painkillers, but he's in it. Buck is in it to win it. Alright, leading off will be Winkelson at third. Locked in. Then it's Norris behind, adding the DH role today. Okay. So I won't have a backup catcher off the bench. Warrymore will be in center, batting third. No longer juiced. Batting fourth, locked in still. Catcher is Burnout. Batting fifth in left field is the injured Buck Swiner, but he is healed up enough to play. The medical team has cleared him. Batting sixth in right field is Carter Balls Mahoney. Batting seventh at first base, Miriam DDP Doherty. Batting eighth, tense at shortstop, Jameer Shoei after making that error in the 9th inning in Game 1. Batting ninth will be the second baseman Nathaniel Hurls in for the injured Class Diaz. Let's go. It's going to be weird having a DH, but that's good for us. We have a lot of good hitters in this lineup, so that actually benefits us. That means they're probably going to play James in the outfield here and then move one of their outfielders to DH, probably Walls because he can't field for shit. Alright, one more win. Let's get it done. Winkelson, Norris, and Warrymore up first here. Oh, really? They moved Valdez to DH. Okay. Guess Valdez must be a worse fielder than Walls. Winkelson, Norris, and Warrymore up first here against Lucian Horn. Wink leading off at third, locked in, hitting 500 in the postseason with a homer and 4 RBIs, coming off a 4-hit day in Game 1. Finishing runner-up in the MVP award for that game. Horn in the postseason's 1-0. He gave up 1 run, which was unearned in his only start of the postseason, going 6 2/3 innings. 0 ERA and an 0.90 whip. He gave up 2 hits with 4 walks. So the walks are what did him in. 4 strikeouts on that start as well. His batting average against is 0.91 in the postseason. So Horn was feeling it. Dig. Oh, is Dig on the other team? Oh, that's right. He's on the bench. Oh, he's getting the start. He's in for Adoya. Oh, shit. I am now infinitely worried that Dig will be our undoing. There we go. No ball away, misses from Horn, ball 1. Leader up and in high, 2-0. Strike in there, 2-1. Fastball inside, fouled off, 2-2. Curveball hangs. Winkelson deposits it to right center field. James will run it down, though, with that great speed and make the catch, 1 down in right center. Everyone watch out, yep. Next up, backup catcher Jaden Norris. He's DHing today. Pinch hit last game, getting a base hit. Outside pitch active for Norris, 1 for 1 as a hitter in the postseason. Curveball bounces in the dirt as it almost hits him in the batter's box. 1-0 to count. Fastball in there, inside, 1-1. Fastball down and in, chop to second, right at a foot, though. Makes the play, 2 down. Putting that utility trait to work. Next up, Worry Less, Will Warrymore, center fielder, hitting with contact for his left-hander here, hitting 360, 6 RBIs in the postseason. Onside misses, ball 1. Slider middle in, line to left center, leaping his tools to make a nice catch in the 3rd inning for Horn. Bottom 1, it is scoreless. Lopez, Walls, and Tools due up against Bon Bon. Has 2 hits in the first game, hitting 176 in the postseason. Bonventre is now on the mound for us. Left-hander making her second start of the postseason. In her first, she went 8 innings, giving up 1 earned run, 1.13 ERA. She took the win, proving the 1-0 with an 0.88 whip. In the 8 innings, she gave up 7 hits and struck out 5 batters, batting average against .233 in the postseason. Lineup for the hot corners after Lopez, it is right fielder Dante Walls, then it is shortstop Nance Tools, DH Judah Valdez, he comes out of the field. Batting 5th, locked in first baseman downtown Upton. Batting 6th is the catcher erstwhile McDaniel. Batting 7th in center is Geronimo James as he comes in off the bench. Batting 8th, still 10th at third base is Harold Yates, and coming off the bench to play second base is everybody, the fan favorite, Dig Efoto. First pitch from Bonbon, fastball up, strike called. 0-1 is blowing by 100 on the gun, like it's nothing. Ball away outside on the check swing, 1-1. Somebody down and in, swung through it, 1-2. Cutter up and in, swung through it, strike 3. First punch up for Bonbon, 1 down. Next up, Dante Walls, right fielder, hitting .346 in the postseason with 2 RBIs. First pitch slider away, grounded in the hold, a short pass to diving Shoei, that is a base hit. Walls on with the first hit today. 1 down in the inning, and here's Tools. Shortstop with 3 hits in the first game, hitting .417 with a homer and 5 RBIs. Fastball at the knees, strike called, 0-1. Slider up and in, high, 1-1. 2-seamer away, runners go, strike called, throw down by Oliver. In time to nail Walls, second thrown out runner in the finals for Oliver. Runners are 0 for 2 against him here against the hot corners. For Walls, that was his 4th attempt to steal this postseason. He is now 3 for 4. 1-2 now the count here to Tools. Ball down and away, in the dirt, 2-2. Cutter up and away, swung through it, strike 3. Second punch out of the game for Bonbon. Score was through 1 to the 2nd. Oliver, Swiner, and Mahoney due up. Here's Burnout to lead off. Catcher is still locked in, hitting .593 with 5 RBIs in the postseason. Fastball low, ball 1. Heater high, 2-0. Her ball hangs. Oliver cracks it right center field. Giving chase is the right fielder. Running it down as Walls on the warning track. Nice catch, 1 down. Back in the lineup is injured left fielder Buck Big Country Swiner with high pitch. Hitting .429 with 5 RBIs on the season. Back in a very familiar park. Buck, having played for the Moose in the series, he was in the same division as the Hot Corners and saw this park a lot in his first 2 years. Orange set and fires. Curveball at the knees, strike called, 0-1. Fastball up, chased it high, 0-2. Buck still nursing a pulled hamstring, but he is cleared enough to play as he chops a grounder to second. Aforto makes the easy barehanded play, 2 down. His horn is locked in. He's going to bring up Carter. Balls Mahoney, the right fielder, hitting .462 in the postseason with an RBI. Fastball inside misses, ball 1. Heater high, 2-0. Fastball to knees, blew it by Mahoney on the power swing, 2-1. Fastball down and then ripped hard in the left field, base hit for Mahoney, and that is our first hit today. Runner on with 2 down. Next up, Marion DDP Doherty. First baseman went 0 for 2 in the first game and was lifted for a pinch hitter in the middle innings. Hitting only .235 in the postseason with 3 RBIs. Bit of a disappointment here in the postseason for Doherty, who led the team in home runs once again. Fastball low, ball 1. Yet to homer here in the postseason. That fastball's outside, 2-0. Fastball up hard, ripping the ground past the diving shortstop in the left. Back-to-back 2-out singles have the Buzzards in business. That'll bring up Jameer Shoei, the 10th shortstop. Hitting .261 with 3 RBIs in the postseason. Shoei made an error at the end of game 1, which is why he is tense. Fastball inside, strike called, 0-1. Fastball away, misses, 1-1. Fastball at the knees. Shoei lines it to dead center field, but is right at James, who makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Bottom 2, we're still scoreless. Valdez, Upton, and McDaniel due up. Leading off the inning is going to be DH Judah Valdez, hitless in the first game, hitting .308 in the postseason with 3 RBIs. Fastball away, grounded in the hole to second. Hurls dives, misses the ball into right field. That is a base hit. Valdez's first hit here in the series. He's on to start the second. The first baseman is locked in. He doubled in the only 2 runs for the Hot Corners in Game 1 in the 9th inning, hitting .333 with 2 homers and 8 RBIs. Curveball down and in, pulled foul, out of play, 0-1. Cutter up and away, chased it, fouled back behind the backstop, 0-2 the count. Slider away, hit up the middle, line softly, past the diving Shoei, that is a base hit. First 2 batters on, none down for the Hot Corners. Next up is catcher erstwhile McDaniel, hitting .261 in the postseason, 2 homers, 6 RBIs. First pitch, 2-seamer up and in. Check swing strike called, 0-1. 4-seamer down in the way. Grounded to third. Winkelson dives under his glove into left field. Infield single, everybody's safe. Bases loaded, none down, and here's Geronimo James, who went 1 for 1 in the first game, singling in the 9th inning. Hitting .381 with an RBI in the postseason. Outside pitch still active for him. Cutter down and in on the first pitch is inside, ball 1. Slider up and in, also inside, 2-0. Fastball down and in, check swing strike called, 2-1. 2-seamer up and in, chased it inside, 2-2. Curveball down and in, grounded foul, we'll do it again. Fastball inside, blew it by him, strike 3, third punch up for Bonbon, 1 down. Next up is the 10th third baseman, Harold Yates, hitting .053 in the postseason with a homer and an RBI. Better up the lane in the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Slider down and away, fouled off, 0-2. 2-seamer up and in, blew it by him, strike 3, fourth punch up for Bonbon, 2 down. Next up, batting 9th, second baseman, Dig Eforto. 1 for 4 in the postseason for Dig. He is 1 RBI. First pitch fastball up and in, inside, ball 1. Ball down and away, strike called, 1-1. Cutter down and in, low, 2-1. Slider away, fouled off, 2-2. 2-seamer up and in, inside, ball 3, bases loaded, full count, runners will go with 2 down. Up and away, called strike 3. Bonbon loads the bases and then strikes out the side to strand the bases loaded. Bonbon now at 5 strikeouts, and she is feeling it. To the third, Hurls, Winkelson, and Norris due up. Is that the momentum shifter we needed? Next up, Hurls, hitless in the postseason, 0 for 2 as a batter. First bat of the game for the 9-hitter. Meter high, ball 1. Curveball hangs, Hurls rips it right center field. That's going to build on momentum, as that's going to be extra bases to the deepest part of the park. Walls giving chase, gets to it. Hurls on with a leadoff double. This is the momentum swing we needed, boys. Next up, Winkelson, 0 for 1. Fastball at the knees, ripped down the right field line. That is a fair ball into the corner. Winkelson's going to have extra bases. No, we won't. He'll have a single, but a run will score. It is 1-0 Buzzards.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next up, Norris, backup catcher, 0 for 1 today. Grounded out his first time up. Meter high, ball 1. Meter high, up and in, 2-0. Fastball down in the way. Norris lines at the right field, right at Walls, who makes the catch, 1 down. Throw back to first is late. Next up, Worry Less, 0 for 1. Contact with left-hander active. Flew out the center his first time up. Peter up and in, misses, ball 1. Fastball up and in, line to second, right at Dig for the second out.
Now batting, the
Two down, runner first for Oliver. He's 0 for 1. Runner goes. Fastball in the dirt low. Throw down by McDaniel. Late. Stolen base for Wink. His third of the postseason. He is 3 for 3. RBI man now active for Burnout. All right, Burn. Stay within yourself. Do what you can do. Okay? We'll handle the rest. Curveball chase. Grounded back to Horn. I told you to do what you could, Burn. Not be a self-conscious dipshit. Bottom 3, it is still 1-0. Lopez, Walls, and Tools do up against Bonbon. Lopez 0 for 1 today with a strikeout to start the game. Leading off here in the third. Go down in the way. Blew it by her. 0-1. Jesus. Cut her up and in. Chased it. 0-2. Curveball down and in. Inside. 1-2. Two-seamer away. Popped up behind the mound on the right side. Bonbon off to her right. Makes the catch. 1 down. Next up, Walls. 1 for 1 with a single. Curveball down and away. Strike called. 0-1. Cutter up and in. Walls crushes it center field. Hits it pretty well. Warrior going back to center. He's out of room. He's looking up, and it is in the seats. Home run for Dante Walls. His first of the postseason, and the Hawkins on the board. It is tied up at 1. Next up, Tools 0 for 1. Just let that fastball a little too in the happy zone there for Walls. Two-seamer away, misses the Tools. Ball 1. Cutter up and in. Check swing inside. 2-0. Fastball down and in. Lined up the middle of the right field. Base hit. Tools on this with 1 down. And that'll bring up Valdez 1 for 1 with a single. A Steeler is active over at first. Slider away. Outside. Ball 1. Receiver down and in. Inside and low. 2-0. Fastball up and in. Inside. 3-0. Good ball away. Strike called. 3-1. Slider middle in. Swung through it. Full count. Fastball away. Swung through it. Strike 3. 6 punch up for Bonbon. 2 down. Next up, Upton. 1 for 1 with a single. Cutter down and in the first pitch. Grounded up the middle. Knocked down by Bonbon behind the mound. Fires to first in time to end the inning. Although the Hawkins on the board with the home run by Walls. His first of the postseason. 1-1 the score to the 4th. Swiner, Mahoney, and Doherty due up. Big Country leading off the inning. Grounded out to second his first time up. He is 0 for 1. Fastball inside. Ball 1. Slider up and in. Strike call. 1-1. Curveball at the knees. Big Country cracks it. Dead center field. Carrying well. James at the wall leaves. It's gone in the nest. Off of the batter's eye. Home run for Big Country as the injured left fielder delivers what we've all missed. Some instant offense. First of the postseason for Buck. It is 2-1. The man, the myth, the legend. Next up, Mahoney, 1 for 1 with a single. Ball's looking to match his outfield compatriot. Slider high from Horn. Ball 1. Fastball up and in. Swung late. 1-1. Fastball middle in. Ripped to third, and Yates protects his face with a nice snag. 1 down. Next up, Doherty, DDP, 1 for 1 with a single. Slider at the knees, 0-1. Fastball up and in, popped up to second. Dig there for the easy catch. 2 down. Base is empty for Shoei, 0 for 1 with the line out to center his first time up. Still tense. Fastball inside, misses. Ball 1. Fastball away, strike called. 1-1. Fastball up and in, blooper to right center. Dig makes a nice leaping catch, and that saves a hit. But the Buzzards take the lead again on a home run by Big Country as he matches Walls. His first of the postseason. Bottom 4 is 2-1. McDaniel, James, and Yates due up. McDaniel leading off. Catcher singled his first time up. He is 1 for 1. First pitch slider up and away. Skied off the end of the bat to left center. Swiner over, calling for it. And Big Country puts it away. 1 down. Next up, James, 0 for 1 today. Struck out swinging his first time up. Fastball up and in. High. Ball 1. Her ball inside. Chased it 1-1. Cutter up and in. Dot off. 1-2. Two-seamer down and in. Inside. 2-2. Slider inside. Swung through it. Strike 3. 7 punch out for Bon. 2 down. Got to bring up Yates. Struck out swinging his first time up. He is 0 for 1. Four-seamer up and away. High. Ball 1. For ball at the knees. Grounded at the middle of the second. Hurls on the backhand to his right. On to first. 1-2-3 inning for Bon in the fourth. To the fifth, it is still 2-1 Buzzards. Hurls, Winkelson, and Norris due up. Hurls doubled his first time up. He is 1 for 1 today. He's also scored a run. Slider middle in. Swung late. 0-1. Fastball down. Hitting the hole. Nice diving play by Afordo to make the stop. On to first. 1 down. Next up, Winkelson, 1 for 2 with an RBI single last time up. He's also stolen a base. Fastball, strike called with the letters, 0-1. Slider middle in, skied to center. Just missing is Winkelson as James is there. I'll make the catch, 2 down. Base is empty for Norris. Backup catcher's 0 for 2 today. He's lined out to right and flown out. The ball inside misses, ball 1. Fastball put in high, 2-0. Strike inside for 2-1 on the fastball. Slider away, blooper to right center. That drops in for a hit as Norris has his first hit today. He is 1 for 3. 2-out single will keep the inning alive for Worry Less. Spool worry more. 0 for 2 day for Spool, looking to deliver a clutch extra base hit. Fastball put away high, ball 1. Fastball away, 2-0. Fastball middle in, turned on by Spool, ripped in the gap left center field on the power swing. That is going to split the fielders and get all the way to the wall. Coming to third is Hurls. He's getting the wave around. Double for Worrymore. It is 3-1 Buzzards as he comes up clutch once again.
The catcher, number 52.
And I need to block that person. Give me 1 second. Oliver 0 for 2 today. Burnout with RBI man actives, trying to get his head out of his own ass. There we go, reported and blocked. Anyway, 3-1 the score. Oliver looking to keep it going here in the 5th against the tiring Horn. Fastball middle in, swung late, 0-1. Fastball away, skied off the end of the bat to left center field. That's going to hang up. Lopez makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. I hate them too. Bottom 5, it is 3-1. At fourth though, Lopez and Walls due up. Shame I can't delete the message, but we'll try. Get it out of here as quickly as possible. Florida leading off 0 for 1 with a strikeout looking his first time up with the bases loaded. Fastball inside, misses, ball 1. Curveball to the knees. Skyball to left center by a fourth though. Swiner over. He's calling for it. Makes the catch, 1 down. Next up Lopez 0 for 2 today. First was two-seamer middle in. Ripped foul, 0-1. Fastball up and in. Inside and high, 1-1. Curveball down. Ripped foul, 1-2. Slider up and away. High, 2-2. Two-seamer middle in. Ripped up the middle, base hit. Lopez on with 1 down in the inning. Next up, Walls, 2 for 2 today with a homer, single, and an RBI.
Number 54.
Fastball down and in, runner goes on the first pitch, throw down by Oliver, in time, and Lopez dead as a doornail at second. Second time she has been thrown out by Oliver in these 2 games, and they are now 0 for 3 for stealing on him in the series. Lopez is now 2 for 4 in the postseason for steal attempts. That's the spirit. Fastball away. Thank you. I appreciate that. Swung through it. 1-1. Dribble down and in. Chased it 1-2. Oliver was mad at the bot too. He decided to throw out that runner just cause. Slider up. Pulled down the right field line. Just fouled by Walls. 1-2. Fastball away. Strike 3 called. 8th punch out for Bonbon, and that ends the inning. To the 6th, it is still 3-1. Swiner, Mahoney, and Daugherty do up. Next up, Big Country. Homered last time up. He is 1 for 2. Fastball up high. Misses. Ball 1. Fastball up and in. Chopper to second. High hopper to his right. Afordo makes the play. 1 down. That took a weird bounce. I think he hit a rock in the infield. Next up, Mahoney. 1 for 2 with a single. Slider up and he's ripped down the right field line. Just foul. 0-1. Pushed it a little too much there, Mahoney. Fastball outside. 1-1. Slider away. Swung through it. 1-2 the count. Change it down. Fastball down. Pulled foul. Still 1-2. Chased it up and away. Pop up. Bourne makes the catch. 2 down. I was hoping he'd drop it. Next up, DDP. 1 for 2 with a single today. Fastball middle in. Ripped down the right field line. Fair ball into the corner. Daugherty might have extra bases. Nash will just have a single as that's too short there in the corner. Runner at first. 2 down. Ooh, shortest home run. That's a good question. Shoei up next, 0 for 2 today. Have to say, shortest home run, it's probably going to be Tiger Den, right field, right and left field into the corner. It hit off the top of the wall and bounced into the seats. That's my shortest home run. Oh, it was glorious. I did it on both sides of the field in different games, but it was back in the Sandcat series when that was my home ballpark. I just got a lot of good bounces. Bad Hop Brown in the Freebooters franchise, he also did the same thing. That's how he got the nickname Good Hop. A lot of his home runs were one-hoppers off the top of the wall. Fastball inside, strike called to Shoei, 0-1. Fastball down and in, hard ground at the middle. Nice effort by Tools, but it's not. She's not going to get there. Single for Shoei. 2 on, 2 down. Next up, Hurls, 1 for 2 with a double. That'll do it for Horn. He goes 5 2/3, giving up 3 earned runs. No walks. Strikes out no batters and gives up 9 hits. Runners on base, his responsibility. Misses a quality start by 1 out. Got one with the doink to hit the pole. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Hit the bottom of the pole, too. I love that. And it's like they don't think it's gone. You're not going to hit the wall. And then doink hits the pole. It's like, shit. God damn it. Come on, Hurls. Let's put this game out of reach. Coming out of the bullpen is left-handed specialist Handero Specialo, who we just saw in Game 1. Specialo threw 2 innings in Game 1, giving up 2 earned runs on 5 hits. 1-0 in the postseason with a 5 ERA and a 1.67 WHIP. He's thrown 9 innings of relief work with 5 earned runs given up. In those 5 appearances, 14 hits surrendered, 1 walk, 1 homer, and 2 strikeouts. Batting average against is .359 in the postseason for Specialo. Slider in the dirt, misses, ball 1. Actually, the one homer I'm actually most proud of is at Big Sky Ballpark. There's that little groundskeeper area in the right field corner. I had my backup catcher up in the Sandcats franchise. I think his name was Cameron. Couldn't remember his last name, but he was a horrible hitter. Like abysmal with power, but he had decent contact. So when he batted, I just tried to, hit little chip shots. He sliced the ball so perfectly down the line that it hooked around the foul pole into the groundskeeper corner. Another one at Emerald. Ah, nice. Piss missile with Woodman. Hits the base of the wall on the pole. Nice. Nice. Love to see it. Especially at Emerald Diamond. Slap hits. They deliver. We'll take them any way we get them. 1-0 pitch to Hurls. Strike in there at the heater at the letters. 1-1. Curveball inside almost hits Hurls as he backs away. 2-1. Fastball up. Line to second right at Aforto, though, and that will end the inning. Bottom 6. It's still 3-1. Tools, Valdez, and Upton do up. There's Tools. 1 for 2 with a single. Fastball down and away. Chop to second. Charging his Hurls to make the play to first. 1 down on 1 pitch. Next up, Valdez. 1 for 2 day for the DH. Ball down and away. Chop to second in the hole. Hurls over. Picks it up. Fires to first. 2 down on 2 pitches. Next up, Upton. 1 for 2 with a single. Still locked in. Two-seamer up, high, 1-0. Fastball middle in, blew it by him, 1-1. Cutter down and away, low, 2-1. Slider up and away. Line to left center in the gap. That is extra bases for Upton, and that's going to roll all the way to the wall. Swiner gets to it, gets it in, but that is a 2-out double, bringing the tying run to the plate for the Hot Corners. Here's McDaniel, catcher 1 for 2 with the single. Flew out last time up. First pitch slider down in the way. Strike called, 0-1. Bonbon's still locked in, though, on the mound. Two-seamer up and in inside, backs away, 1-1. Fastball down and in, check swing strike, 1-2. Curveball up and away. Pop foul out of play by McDaniel. We'll do it again. Still 1-2. Cutter down and away. Check swing outside. 2-2. Two-seamer up and in. Inside. Full count. Runner go. Runner will hold at second. Fastball down and in. Line to center field. That is down for a hit. Homer comes up throwing. Runner coming around third. He will hold. The arm scared him. Runners at the corners with 2 down. Alright, custom franchise, dude, 90 power, 30 contact. Moonshot with slice. Hooked around the pole into the same area. Oh, I love it. Right in the third deck. Ugh. Emerald Diamond sometimes gives you some nice things right there. That is awesome. Love to see it. Or is that over at Lafayette Corner? Either way, third deck homers are always the best. James up next. He's 0 for 2 today. Fastball down and in on the first pitch, grounded to second, hurls on the backhand, makes the throw to first in time to end the inning. Bonbon threw 6 quality innings with 1 run given up to the 7th. We're still up 2. Winkleson, Norris, and Worrymore due up. Big Sky, ooh yes. Either way, third deck homers, mwah, masterpieces. Next up, Winkleson, 1 for 3 with an RBI single today and a stolen base. Fastball up, chased on the first pitch, pop foul on the first base side. Upton makes the catch, 1 down. Next up, Norris, 1 for 3 with a single. Fastball inside, strike called, good pitch, 0-1. Beater high up and in, 1-1. Fastball down and in, Sky to left center field. That is going to hang up. Lopez is calling off James. Left fielder puts it away, 2 down. Next up is Worrymore, 1 for 3 with an RBI double today. Fastball away, misses, ball 1. Fastball middle of the plate, line to right center field. That is extra bases for Worrymore. He might get a triple out of this. That's in the deepest part of the park. Wall's giving chase, he gets to it, and that is going to be in for a double as Worrymore does not run particularly well. 2 down, runner in scoring position for Burnout. He is 0 for 3. He's still locked in, though, with RBI man. Come on, Burnout. You can do it. They're going to pitch around him. You're that scared of him? I mean, come on, it's Burnout. What are you doing, Especialo? Chicken shit. He's going to intentionally walk his ass. First and second with 2 down. You know what, just for that, I hope Big Country puts one over the fence on you, dumbass. Big Country up next, 1 for 3 with a homer. Specialist is active for Especialo. High pitch is active for Swiner. Come on, Especialo, put it in the kitchen. Let's do it. Let's dance, boy. Hangs a curveball, and Big Country says, fuck you, kid, I'm going yard. In the nest it goes, and that is his 2nd homer of the game. Big Country makes Especialo pay. 6-1 Buzzards as we double up.
Number 33.
Next up, Balls Mahoney, 1 for 3 with a single, and Especialo is tense. Curveball away. Blooper into center field. That's going to hang up for James, and that ends the inning. Big 3-run homer, though, for Big Country as he gives us a 5-run lead to the bottom of the 7th. Yates, a foot, though, and Lopez do up against Bonbon, and this will be her last inning. Considering she's already over 80 pitches, I think I'll just make this her last. The plays that ended the Hot Corner season. Hander and Especialo. Yates up next, 0 for 2. I mean, hey, that's what happened to him in the Freebooters franchise. He blew this first round of the playoffs against the Sawtooth in year 8, and I cut his ass immediately. Curveball inside, foul back, 1-1 the count to Yates. Slider down and away, fouled off, 1-2. Cutter up and in. Strike 3 called. 9th punch out for Bonbon, 1 down. Next up at Forto, 0 for 2. Forto flew out last time up. He's also struck out. Fastball high on the two-seamer, ball 1. Fastball down the ways, check swing low, 2-0. Ball down, lined in left field, base hit for a Forto. He's 1 for 3. He'll be on with 1 down. Top the lineup up, here's Lopez, 1 for 3 with a single. Rider down, strike called at the knees, 0-1. Cutter up and in. Chop the third base line, foul. 0-2 the count. Using him up and away. Chased it, strike 3, 10th punch out for Bon Bon, 2 down as she hits double digits. The one where you call Jackie Slam is a bitch. Yes, she was a bitch in that particular situation. It was annoying. You did talk about that. It was great, wasn't it? Wall's up next. Hit a home run earlier. Third ball away. Fouled off on the first pitch out of play. 0-1. Fastball away. Strike called. 0-2. Bon Bon, just put him out of his misery. Come on. Slider up and in. High. 1-2. Also inside. Using it down and in. Swung through it. Strike 3. Thank you for shooting him in the back of the head. 11th punch out for Bon Bon as she gets 3 Ks in the inning to end her day through 7. She gives up 1 run on 10 hits, striking out 11 batters and putting us in a great position to win. To the 8th, we're up 5. Doherty, Shoei, and Hurls due up.
Now batting, the first baseman, number
Here's DDP, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles, facing the Specialisto Specialo still tense. Fastball low, ball 1. Still trying to recover from that that masterful home run by Big Country as he just absolutely destroyed the young man's soul. Fastball at the knees, hard grounder at the middle. Nice diving play by Forto. On to first, 1 down. Next up, Shoei, 1 for 3 with a single. He is still tense. Fastball inside, misses, ball 1. Shoei singled last time at the plate. Down and in with it, 1-1. Chased it down and in, 1-2 the count. Check swing outside on the slider, 2-2. For a ball away, liner to third, right at Yates on the soft catch, 2 down. Gotta bring up Hurls, 1 for 3 with a double. Now do it for Specialo coming out of the bullpen. The closer, Squint Bungalow. Young closer. No doubt he was Ice Vanner's replacement in the free agent pool. Bungalow, no record, the 0 ERA and an 0.38 whip in 3 appearances in the postseason, recording 3 saves, just trying to keep the game at 5-run deficit. 2 2/3 innings pitched with 1 hit surrendered, 5 strikeouts, batting average against 111 in the postseason for Squint. Curveball down and in, line at the middle, and Hurls deposits that in the center field. His second hit today, he was 2 for 4. That'll keep the inning alive for Wink, 1 for 4 with an RBI single today and a stolen base. Curveball at the knees, line to center field, and Wink follows up with another hit. 2 on and 2 down now. Looking to put some more insurance runs on the board. Here's Norris, 1 for 4 with a single.
number 1.
Curveball inside, misses, ball 1. Check swing high on the heater, 2-0. Fastball up and in on the check swing, 3-0. Curveball middle in, ripped down the left field line, fair ball into the corner. Norris is going to have extra bases. 1 run is in, coming around third is Winkelson. He's going to push his luck. Relay throw from Yates is late. 2-run double for Norris. It is 8-1 Buzzards, and that might put it out of reach. Warrymore up next, 2 for 4 today with 2 doubles and an RBI, as Bungalow is now tense. Fastball up, blew it by him, 0-1. For a ball away, knocked down by Bungalow as he protects the package. On to first with it, and that'll end the inning. Bottom 8, we're still up 7 though, as we get 2 runs on the double by Norris. 8-1 the score. Tools Valdez an up and due up. Bon Bon done after 7 innings of work, giving up 10 hits, striking out 11, and giving up only 1 earned run on a solo homer to Walls back in the 3rd inning. She is in line for the win. Another quality start for the Southpaw, who just absolutely turns it on in the postseason. Coming out of the bullpen is going to be a right-hander, Hesto Despot, who has not appeared since the first game in the postseason to this postseason. He gave up 5 earned runs in 2/3 of an inning for a 67.50 ERA and a 9 whip. One game appeared in with 4 hits surrendered, 2 walks, 1 homer, and 1 strikeout, a batting average against a .571. He almost single-handedly blew the lead in the first game of the playoffs against the Platypi, and he has not pinched since because he was recovering his mojo. Hesto, this is your game. Make it happen, brother. First pitch to Tools, fastball away, strike call, 0-1. Curveball down and in, swung through it, 0-2. Zoomer up and in, lined at the middle, base hit. The off woman on here in the 8th for the Hot Corners, and they're going to need a rally to get it going. Next up, Valdez, 1 for 3 with a single. Zoomer up and in, strike called, 0-1. Change up away, fouled off, 0-2 to count. Fastball down and in. Blew it by him, strike 3. First punch up for Despot today. 1 down, and that'll bring up Upton. 2 for 3 day for downtown. He doubled last time up. He's also singled. Zoomer up on the first pitch. Lined in the left field, hit pretty well. Swiner at the wall, leaps, makes the catch. Big Country does it all, as he is just having a postseason to remember. Robbing a home run from Upton. 2 down, runner at first. Next up is McDaniel, 1 for 3 today for the catcher. Curveball down and in, fouls it off, 0-1. Two-seam up and away, outside, 1-1. Fastball down and away, fouled off, 1-2. Change it up and in, fouled off, out of play, still 1-2. Fastball up and away, fouled back, we'll do it again. Receiver down and in, fouled off again. Daniel fighting to stay alive, curveball at the knees, line up the middle, base hit. Good fight from the catcher. 2 on and 2 down now in the 8th. Next up, James, 0 for 3 today. Fastball down and in, grounded to short. Shoei backhands it to first, in time to end the inning. Then the 9th, we're still up 7, 8-1 to score. Oliver, Swiner, and Mahoney do up against Bungalow. Here's Oliver, burnout 0 for 3 today. He was intentionally walked last time at the plate, then scored on Big Country's homer. Still locked in. Bungalow is still tense. And he almost beans Oliver with a fastball. You injure another one of my players' game, I swear to God, I will riot. I've had enough of your shit. 1-0 to count. Curveball outside, 2-0. Puts me outside in the heater, 3-0. For about the knees, ripped hard and foul, 3-1 to count. Fastball up away, line to second. Nice diving attempt by Afordo, but it's off his glove into right. Base hit for Oliver. He was 1 for 4. Leadoff man on in the 9th. Here's Big Country. 2 homers today for Buck. He was driven in 4 runs. Big 3-run shot. Was the rally starter in the 7th. That was the 7th, right? No, it was the it was the 7th. Okay. Buck, if you want to be Reggie Jackson right now, I ain't gonna stop you. Just do you, buddy. Fastball inside misses, ball 1, and that was up 2. Fastball away, 2-0. Fastball away, swung through it, 2-1. Chased it high, 2-2. Little antsy on that swing. Fastball away, high pitch activated, line to the left field, base hit for Buck. 3rd hit today for him, he's 3 for 5. First and second, none down for Mahoney. Ball's 1 for 4 today with a single. For ball away, misses, outside, 1-0. Heater high, 2-0. Ball down and in, pulled foul on the ground, 2-1. Fastball, line by, balls to center, right at James. 1 down in the inning. Next up, Darby. DDP is 2 for 4 today with 2 singles. Come on, DDP. Let's get some positive momentum going, girl. Check swing away on the heater. Called a strike. 0-1. Heater down in the way, in the dirt. 1-1. Fastball middle in, ripped the first. Nice diving play by downtown Upton. Everybody's back safely though. 2 down. Next up, Shoei 1 for 4 with a single. He is tense. We are going to pinch hit. And coming out of the bullpen's right-hander, Amazo Hayes. Give up 2 runs in an inning in game 1 in relief. Hayes is still tense from that appearance. No record, a 7.36 ERA and a 2.18 whip. 3 appearances in the postseason. He's given up 4 runs, 3 of them earned. 3 2/3 innings pitched, 6 hits surrendered, 2 walks with 2 strikeouts. Batting average against a 3.53 on the season, postseason. We will pinch hit for Shoei, who's just not having a good day. We're going to go to the left-hander, Atticus Macias, the backup first baseman, and then we'll sub in Soto to play shortstop. All right, Macias hitting 1 for 5 in the postseason. Let's see if he can deliver. Curveball up and away, strike called. Good pitch from Hayes to catch the corner, 0-1. Fastball away, strike called. Caught another corner, 0-2. Curveball down and then turned on. Macias ripped into the corner on the line, but foul. A bit more to the left. We got ourselves another dinger. Peter up and in high, 1-2. Chased it inside, strike 3. Hayes gets the punch out to end the inning. Bottom 9, we're still up 7, 8-1 the score. Yates at fourth though, and Lopez stand between us and our second championship ring. Yates leading off 0 for 3 today for the third baseman. He is tense. Coming out to play shortstop is rookie utility player Turtle Soto. As he replaces Macias. First pitch fastball down and in. Grounded up the middle, base hit for Yates. His first hit in the in this series. He's 1 for 4. Leadoff man on for a fourth though, 1 for 3 with a single. First pitch curveball down and away from Despot. Strike called, 0-1. Two-seamer up. Rip foul, 0-2. Four-seamer up and away. Chased it, strike 3. Second punch out for Despot, 1 down. Next up, Lopez, 1 for 4 today with a single. Change it down and in. Check swing strike called, 0-1. Four-seamer down and away. Chop to the mound. Despot, no play. Oh, he gets it to second in time. Nice play by Despot on the heads-up ball. 2 down, runner at first on the fielder's choice. Last chance is Dante Walls. He has homered today. He's 2 for 4 with a solo homer, single, and an RBI. Buzzards 1 out away from their second title. It's two-seamer up and away. Fouled off. Winkelson dives out of reach. Nice effort, though. 0-1. Change it down. Grounded to second in the hole. Hurls over to his left. Makes the stop to first in time. And the Buzzards win their second title. 8-1 the final here as we sweep the hot corners in year number 7. How cathartic, our second championship ring. We still got 3 more seasons to go. You love to see it. This is redemption for last year, losing to Overdogs. Big Country has to be the player of the game. Hey, he has to be playoff MVP at this point as well. That is what we want to see because you love to see it. Yes. Swiner is now a swinner. Just put a little S in that winner. Love to see it. Whew. Big win, big win. Offense once again showed up. And despite the large amount of hits, Bon countered with the large amount of strikeouts. Only damage done to her was that solo home run by Walls in the 3rd inning. For us, we put this game away in the 7th with the big homer by Big Country, who hit his 2nd homer of the game in that at-bat. That was the nail in the coffin. That ended any chance they had of doing it. I mean, he could retire with being injured and all, being 29 next year. We'll see, though. Alrighty. The only people hitless for us today were the pinch hitter Macias and Soto, who did not get the bat. 2 homers today for Buck Swiner. He drives in 4 of our runs. Mortimer an RBI double. Norris 2 RBIs on a double. Winkelson an RBI single. And on the other side, for the hot corners, only person hitless today was Geronimo James. Only run for them was the solo home run by Dante Walls as they struck out 13 times total against our pitchers today. Bon gets the win, 7 quality innings, giving up 10 hits with 1 earned run on a homer, 11 strikeouts. She improves to 2-0 in the postseason, finishes with a 1.20 ERA, and Despot goes 2 innings of relief, giving up 3 hits and striking out 2 batters, cutting that ERA down from 65 to 16 and some change. On the other side for the hot corners, Lucian Horn takes the loss, 5 2/3 innings, 9 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 homer given up. He had a solid outing, but the bullpen just couldn't keep him in the game. He falls to 1-1. Speciale, 2 innings of relief work, 2 hits surrendered, 1 walk, 1 big 3-run homer by Big Country after the intentional walk to face him. Buck took that personally. So then anyway, he started blasting. Next up is Bungalow, the closer, in 1 inning, 5 hits, 2 earned runs given up, and then Hayes gets the last out, striking out the only batter he faces. Swiner, your player of the game with the 3-hit day. He homered twice, singled once, drove in 4 of our runs, had 2 runs scored. Playing on an injured hamstring, he just absolutely just ignored the pain and made it happen. Bonbon, the runner-up with the quality start, striking out 11 batters, and then Norris is the 3rd-place finisher, 2 for 5 day for Jaden. He singles once, doubles, and drives in 2 runs on said double while scoring once himself. Love it. Getting really close to level number 73 here, and number 72. I think we might be in the top 50 by the end of this series. Let's just keep it going. Oh, God, that was awesome. Alrighty, let's see the ring. Let's see it. There it is. The Sparkly Sparkles, our 2nd ring in 3 years. 2nd of the playthrough. You love to see it. Alrighty, let's check postseason stats to see who is your playoff MVP. It is, drum roll, it is Bonbon as she edges out Paxton Griffith, striking out 16 batters in 2 starts, 1.20 ERA with 2-0 record, 1.13 whip, 288 batting average against 15 innings pitched. Buck Swiner being injured, he dropped down to the ace slot on this list. Oliver finishes in 6th, Winkelson in 5th, Hokie in 4th, and Griffith finishes 2nd runner-up. Alright, Oliver leads the batting average thing. Yeah, that's because he hit a lot without runners in scoring position, but that's neither here nor there. Winkelson 2nd, Buck 3rd, Diaz 4th, and Warrymore 7th. Swiner tied for the league in home runs, which he hit both in that last game. Swiner led it with runs batted in with 9. Warrymore finishes 3rd with 7, and Winkelson, Manning, and Oliver all tie for 6th with 5. Oliver had the best on-base percentage, Winkelson 3rd, Swiner 5th, Diaz 6th. Swiner led in slugging with Winkelson in 6th and Diaz in 10th, OBS combined. Swiner leads the league, followed by Oliver in 3rd, Winkelson in 4th, and Diaz in 9th. Hits, Oliver led the playoffs in hits, followed by Winkelson in 2nd. Swiner tied for 3rd with Diaz, and Warrymore finishes tied for 6th. Extra base hits, Buck tied the league lead in the postseason with Downtown Upton, and Diaz and Warrymore tied for 3rd. Runs scored, Winkelson finishes tied for 2nd with Shoei. Diaz and Oliver tie for 4th on this list. Winkelson tied for the league leader in stolen bases with 3. He was a perfect 3 for 3, while Walls was 3 for 4. Pitching lines, Griffith and Bonbon tie for the lead in wins in the postseason. Deputy in 1 start is 4th in the earned run category, with Bonbon in 5th. They're the best 2 starters on that list. They're the 2nd and 3rd best starters, although Holmes only had 1 start, so I really don't count him. Deputy had 1 start as well. Bonbon was the first 2-start pitcher. And in saves, Peter Bass got on the list with 1. He tied for 3rd. Whip, Hokie was 3rd, Deputy was 4th, Griffith was 5th, Bonbon was 7th or 8th. OBS, opponent's batting average, Jesus, that's OBA. Goddamn, I'm stupid. Hokie finishes 3rd. Hokie leads the playoffs in strikeouts. Bonbon 2nd, Griffith in 3rd. We are 1, 2, and 3. All of them with at least 15. Strikeouts per 9, Hokie is 2nd, Bonbon 4th, Griffith 5th, Deputy 10th. All 4 of them are up there at the top with walks per 9 at 0. Strikeout walk ratio, Hokie 1st, Bonbon 2nd, Griffith 3rd, Deputy 6th. That'll do that. Okay, that'll do it. Got the ring, our 2nd one. Let's have a look at our summary. After another almost perfect postseason, we only lost 1 game. We go 6-1, improving our record to 85-53, arguably our best winning percentage to this point in any of my playthroughs. We have made the playoffs every year except one, and we have won 2 championships. We've been eliminated in the first round of the playoffs 3 times. We've been eliminated in the second round once, and we've made it to the finals and won 2 of them. Elite pitching indeed, yes. Our pitchers know when to step it up in the postseason. Regular season, we're a little iffy, but getting in the postseason, lock it down and jump in. Alrighty, and that is going to do it for this episode. Let's have a look at the preview of the team here. Got the job done here for the 2nd time in the series. That means next episode is going to be the off season. Considering it is 12:30 where I am, it is not going to be done tonight. It'll be done tomorrow. That will be up on YouTube for everybody on the Friday. Yes, because today is technically Thursday, and this will be up later this morning when I get to work. But this is the team that got it done for the 2nd time. Have a quick look through. Look at all these faces. I really hope we can keep this team together in free agency. That's the only thing that worries me, because we are due for an off season where we have to pay some of these players. I can't imagine all of them wanting to stick around for as little money as they are all making, and that scares me. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. That is going to do it for this episode, guys. We had a fantastic showing against the Hot Corners. We sweeped them in the 2 games here in the finals to win our 2nd league title. We now have 2 rings in the last 3 seasons, and we have 3 seasons left to play, trying to match our 5 we earned in the Freebooters franchise. If you haven't already, guys, hit the follow button down below on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, link to Twitch in the description below. Tune in next time to find out what happens in the offseason and if we can keep this juggernaut of a team together. Until next time, everybody, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful evening.